Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 5. We're going to start standing today at the top of your mat. Same as it ever was. Take your time getting there, no rush. When you get there, yogi's choice. Feet hip-width apart or flush together. Just nice, conscious footing. I want to take a second here on day 5 to thank you for showing up here today. Again, for sharing your time and energy, both extremely valuable. So thank you so much. You rock. Let's begin standing in mountain. So you can take a second here to just get settled in, whatever you need. Let go of the day thus far. Put your to-do list, whatever's on the agenda, up ahead on hold, politely on hold. And then best you can, once you get in this position, nice conscious footing, stand up tall, close your eyes, or you can just soften your gaze past your nose. And you can decide what you want to do with the hands here, just soft and easy in the arms. All right, take your first deep, 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 deep breath in. And as you exhale, land here now in the present moment. And again, with the gaze soft or the eyes closed, use the sound of my voice here to guide you. So you can trust me, trust yourself, trust that this time is valuable. And so you don't have to look at the video for this. We're just gonna slowly, nice and slow, just shift your weight forward into the front part of your foot just a bit. And then slowly shift back to center. And then this one's a little trickier. If you fall, don't worry, we'll catch you. Sending your hips back just a little bit in space, leaning back, digging into the heels. And if you fall and you have to catch yourself with your foot, that's actually a great sign because you're kind of pushing your limits there, really experimenting. And then bring it on back to center, mountain pose. And then, yep, you guessed it, shifting over towards the left. Try to keep both feet flat on the earth. And if you're wondering, am I doing this right? The answer is yes. You're here, we're breathing, we're experimenting. Okay, back to center, mountain pose, and then finally to the right, shifting, keeping all 4 corners of the feet firmly rooted on the ground. Coming into your breath here. Nice conscious breath. All right. Back to center. Hands are going to come to the heart. And we're going to now spread our awareness and our weight evenly through all 4 corners of the feet. Ground down to rise up. So here you go. You press into the earth, and as we've done before, a little bit experimenting with lifting the kneecaps here, toning the quads, imagining that upward current of energy through the front body. And today I'm going to give you the image of 2 headlights on the hip points. And rather than them shining forward, imagine them shining up towards the sky. Just see if that changes the way you stand here in mountain. Cool. With the eyes closed or the gaze soft, start to listen to the sound of your breath. Maybe finding that soft restriction in the back of the throat, which is going to serve us quite a bit today here in this stability practice. So yesterday we spoke to principles of sukha, the good space, that softness, this idea of finding a bit of surrender, a little freedom even within the form. Continue to listen to your breath. And today's practice invites you to consider really what our yoga, or in particular our hatha yoga, is all about, which is this marriage of ease with strength. A lot of people think they have to be strong or flexible to do yoga, but yoga is really the quest, the process, the journey of finding those 2 things and creating a balance or a marriage between them. So to summarize, we'll take the desire or the challenge or the experiment for ease from yesterday, and today we're going to marry it with a little stability, a little effort, and strength. Bow the head to the heart as you're ready, chin to chest, breathe deep, inhale. Exhale, flutter the eyelashes open, strong legs here. Fingertips are going to go down to come up, big breath, big stretch. Inhale, here we go. Reach for the sky, big beach ball up and overhead. Find it right away, go through your checklist, hug the lower ribs in. Strong legs here as you take that big beach ball and bring it up and over towards the left side of your mat. Check in with the neck, dig into the heels. You got this. Pull the thumbs back in space. Integrating all the beautiful vocabulary that we've learned thus far, all those principles. Take one more breath here, maybe a little further. Woo, and then dig into the heels. Move from your center line all the way back up. Great, big inhale, reach for the sky, strong legs. Exhale, opposite side, bump the hips to the left, reach towards the right. Try to maintain that space, that good space as you slowly lengthen crown towards the right and maintain that big beach ball up and overhead. Yeah, one more breath here. Inhale, you got it. Pull the thumbs back. Exhale all the way back to center. Palms are going to come together, Anjali Mudra up and overhead. And then you're going to take that and you're going to slice it all the way down that midline as you bend the knees and slowly melt down. Uttanasana, standing forward fold or extended forward fold. Take a moment here. Check in with your low back. Bend the knees. Let go of any stress or tension you've been carrying in your neck, your shoulders. We don't need to carry that around here. We need you at your best. So let it melt off here with a couple strong exhalations. When you inhale, halfway lift, your version, there's a lightness to it. You catch a little wave here and then it crests and falls all the way back down to your forward fold. Awesome, strong footing here, Baddha Bandha. Find that foot to earth connection. Bring the palms together and back up the way you came. Bend the knees, send the hips back. Inhale, dig into the heels, reach for the sky. Big stretch, a 100% full body experience here. And then exhale, hands to heart, reel it all in. Namaste. Awesome work. All right, let's flow. Big inhale, fingertips are gonna go down to come up. Big stretch, big breath. Exhale, palms come together and down the midline. Inhale, halfway lift, your version, palms on the thighs, shins or fingertips on the mat. And then exhale, soften and bow. Awesome, bend the knees here, plant the palms, step one foot back, then the other. Plank pose. Just a little hair toss there. Ooh. Okay, so in our first plank pose, check in with your breath. We don't want to be holding the breath here any longer. Now's the time, dig in, breathe into your belly. Let your body intelligence and your spirit have the head seat at the table. Give your thinking mind, the manas, a break here. Reach the heels back. Remember, option to always come onto the knees here. And we're here for one more breath. Welcoming a little heat, a little shake even. Totally welcome. And then slowly lowering all the way to the belly here. Nice and slow. Press into the tops of the feet, drag the hands in line with the rib cage, suck the elbows in, and here we go. Inhale, baby cobra. Nice and low here to start. Exhale to release. Curl the toes under, press up, power up. Quietly whisper to yourself here with your gaze straight down, neck nice and long. I am strong. Affirm, I am strong. And then send it up and back, hips up high towards the sky, downward facing dog. Find your breath again. Go through your checklist. And then when you're ready, anchor the left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Try to press into both palms evenly. If this is too much, you can always work with the left knee down on the ground. Working with that puppy posture. Inhale, lift the right inner thigh. A little higher. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, send it right back up, three-legged dog. claw through the fingertips. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Remember, upper body's in plank. Last one, inhale, claw through the fingertips, lift up. Exhale, shift forward, squeeze, knee to nose, rounding through, and then we'll step it all the way up. Great. Here we're gonna lower back knee gently to the mat, press into the top of the back foot. When you have your foundation, open up through the chest, let your heart energy radiate forward. You're doing great, moving with the breath. Inhale, here we go. Catch a wave. So this is like a wave at a sports game. We're gonna inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Exhale all the way down. Whoa, awesome. Now adding a twist today. So you're gonna walk your right foot out just a little bit. Left hand comes to the earth. You're gonna take your right thumb and pull your right hip crease back. So actively dig your right thumb into your right hip crease. Pull it back in space. And then this is a shape we've been doing together. So we're gonna come back into this twist, imagining heart space really opening up towards the sky. And then you can stay here with right hand on waistline, maybe on the small of the back, or we'll take it all the way up towards the sky. Option to curl the back toes under and lift that back knee, reaching heel towards the back edge of the mat. So in the moment again, inhale, open the chest, find your full expression for today, big belly breath. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Awesome work. Plant the palms strong and steady. So move like you love yourself. No jerking yourself around here. Press into your palms evenly. You got what it takes. Step the right toes back. Knees can lower here always. No biggie. And we're here to breathe. Press away from your yoga mat. A little bit of a tendency here is for the shoulder blades to collapse. So think about lifting your figurative heart space, the center of your chest up. Sending your shoulder blades left to right. We're here for 3. You're doing great. 2. And on the 1, slowly lowering. You can always lower the knees here. Don't forget. Take what you need. And here we go. So we did a baby cobra. This one's like a mama. Can you tell I have kids yoga background? But it's good image, right? So that we're not just cranking all the way up. Yikes. Let's take our time. Let's slow and steady, right? Let's be mindful. So as you're ready, maybe you're already there. We're coming up just a little bit higher, just testing where we feel sensation in the back. Are we putting the majority of our weight in the hands? And then take a deep breath in and then let it go. Awesome. Curl the toes under, lift the kneecaps, tone the quads, hold those elbows in towards your side body, and here we go. Press into your power. Strong and steady up to plank. So how you move matters. How you get into something matters. It affects the way you feel when you get there. So take your gaze down, my darling friends. Nice, long, beautiful neck. Heels reaching back, crown reaching forward, and quietly whisper to yourself, I am strong. Great. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Let's take a nice cleansing breath here. So big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Whenever you're ready, here we go. Come on now, don't be shy. Awesome, reset. Nice work. All right, reset. Find your breath. Claw through the fingertips. And here we go. Anchoring through the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, here we go, shifting forward, squeeze and lift, knee to nose, upper body's in plank. Anchor through the right heel, inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shift forward, squeeze and lift. Inhale, last one, 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, squeeze and lift, try to touch left heel to left glute. Yay, and then step it up. Stay focused, stay calm. Control your breath. As you're ready, we'll lower the right knee down. Find your foundation. And then right hand comes to the earth. And we're going to take the left thumb right to that left hip crease. And even if you've done this a million times, I think it's always nice to kind of just slow down and check in because your hips are changing all the time, particularly with regular practice. And I love yoga because the more yoga you do, usually the more active you get in other things because your body starts to feel alive. You start to feel like, again, you're working for yourself and not against. These magic moments to check in, guys. And then with the left hand on the waistline or on the small of the back, we start to breathe in. A little bit of a tendency as this knee tends to come out. So don't forget how we're pressing through that big toe mound up here. And then if you want, take it all the way up. Left fingertips toward the sky. We spiral the heart open. Option to lift that back knee, reach that right heel way back. Lots of awareness through the neck, creating a 110% full body experience here. You're doing awesome. Notice where you might be clenching or holding. Can you take one more cycle of breath to soften there? Marry that effort and ease. Yeah, and then let's slowly release and bring it down. Awesome. Open the chest, come off the fingertips just a bit. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Here we go, plank pose. Now belly to cobra, or if it's in your practice, chaturanga to upward facing dog. So you'll take your time here, finding this our last plank, so stick with it. Finding your breath, welcoming that heat. And this is a challenge. This is an opportunity to marry that muscle and that softness, that effort and the ease, the strength and the grace. Find a balance. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Belly to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. Finding your full expression here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Awesome work. Okay, curl the toes under. Gently press yourself up to tabletop position. Reconnect with the breath. Nice. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bring the 2 big toes together. Bring the knees as wide as the mat. Great. Inhale, reach the right fingertips forward. Hello, how are you? And then exhale, thread the needle. Right fingertips are gonna go in and underneath the bridge of the left arm. We're gonna bend the left elbow. We're gonna come to rest on the right ear. So one more twist to practice marrying that sthira and that sukha. So we're doing it nice and low to the ground so you can really play. Getting that right shoulder really underneath, maybe turning your gaze up. You can use this left palm to really press, little fulcrum, find a little appropriate edge here. Another great option is maybe to take this upper arm around for a little bind, or extend it out in front. So you can play. Make sure you're breathing into the belly here. And this is a nice shape to practice marriage of effort and ease, that strength and surrender, because when we're seated in a twist, or in a lunge twist, we often really press, push. So close your eyes here and just notice the sensations as you breathe in and out. And if you feel like, I don't know if I'm getting it, just be in the moment. Trust the process. Ultimately, that is yoga. To come out, we're going to inhale in. Use an exhale to sharply draw your navel in. And remember, how you move matters. So here we go. Paying attention to the transitions here. Right hand's going to come to the ground. Right from here, inhale, lift your left fingertips forward. Gaze can follow. Find length, left side body nice and long. And then here we go, threading the needle, left fingertips underneath the bridge of the right arm. We come to rest gently on the left ear. And check it out on the other side. So we're wanting to find an active state here. And then soften within that. Present, at the ready. And then a surrender within that. Use your breath in and out. Breathe into your belly. So good for the back body. If you have back pain, breathe, breathe, breathe deep. So good for the internal organs here, breathing down low into those digestive organs. So great for the hips and the shoulders. Take one more cycle of breath here. And then inhale. Use a sharp exhale to draw the navel in, and from there, let's slowly unravel back. Yeah, really nice. Okay, listen carefully. Here we go. We're gonna walk the knees in towards each other. Swing them on over to one side. I'm from Texas, so I can do that. And then you're gonna come all the way through, send the legs out in front. Should feel really good. Maybe even, dare I say, rejuvenating in the legs. We're gonna bring back this old gesture, moving the fleshy part of the buttocks aside. And then hands are gonna rest gently on the thighs just to start here as you sit up nice and tall. You're doing awesome. Thank you so much for sticking with me, for going on this journey. Stay present here in these last few beats of our practice here on day 5. Notice if it's hard or easy to sit up tall in the spine. Notice the quality of your breath. And then keep pressing down through the tops of the thighs. Flex your feet actively towards your face. And then, so strong lower body. And then let's counter that by finding a really soft flip of the palms up. And if you've been practicing for a while, see if you can lift the heels a bit and really lean back. Make sure you're not leaning forward. Draw the elbows in towards the side body. And feel that abdominal wall, particularly the lower belly. Actually, the whole deal. Transverse. Everything's turning on here as I lean back, lift my heels, maybe. Dandasana. Healthy marriage of effort and ease is necessary to create balance both on the mat and in our everyday life. It's a practice. Nice and easy, bend your knees. This is one of my all-time favorite yoga poses coming up. If anyone is participating who's been a friend of mine for a while, they know it well. You bend your knees, sits bones root down strong. Super advanced, it's a total surrender. Lift up from the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, grab that energy up, draw it up, and then check it out. Melt your heart forward, round through the spine. You can clasp opposite wrist if you like. Soft bend in the elbows, and we bow forward. Should feel amazing after that physical practice. Take a second, take a deep breath in. Smell your laundry detergent or smell your armpit. In these last few moments here on our mat, just go inward. Bowing head to heart, feeling this nice stretch through the back body. And before we close, just blanket yourself in gratitude for showing up, for doing the work that I believe is necessary for us to live the happy and healthy life that we deserve. And when we are happy and living in our best, we inch closer and closer towards aligning with our purpose, towards finding our meaningful contribution to society. AKA, we rock with gratitude. Inhale. Exhale, come all the way up. Nice and easy breezy, cross the ankles, bring the hands together. Great work today. We're gonna slowly draw the thumbs up to the third eye. Take a second to notice how you feel. Sit up nice and tall. Tomorrow's one of my favorite days, day 6. Nice strong practice, working around the core muscles. Don't miss it, you're not gonna wanna miss it. There are lots of twists and turns in this story, so I look forward to seeing you. But until then, we'll take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we bow. Namaste.